Okay, so hey, what's up guys, I'm Anexonel, and in this video we're going to be unboxing the Xiaomi Redmi 2. So now, let's get at it. And if you're interested in buying this phone, well, you can actually head over to xiaomishop.com and they actually have stock of this right now. So now let's get on with the actual unboxing. Okay, so the first thing you get when you open the box, at first I didn't really know what it was, but it is actually the mic key, as you can see, and just by plugging it in your earphone port, you can actually kind of give it a couple of controls. You can decide what happens, when you click on the button. You also have a note that states that you should actually, before using the phone, open the back and just remove the sticker that is blocking the connection of the battery. And going on, you also have a stylus, so you can just use it in the place of using your fingers. You also have a USB on the go cable, so this definitely means that this phone supports OTG, so you can use by example a keyboard or a mouse. And it also seems like you have some kind of blue case or blue gel, and I really don't know what it is for, and if you guys have any idea as well, just leave them down below. And you also have a white leather case. As you can see, it is a flip case, so you can just put in your phone, and on the side you can also have a credit card on the side. So now let's check out what's inside the phone box. So as you can see, it's just like any type of Xiaomi phone. You just have the MI logo or just the Xiaomi logo on the top right corner, and when we go on the back, as you can see, we have some of the specs, and as you can see, everything is in Chinese, and you also have your serial number and your IMEI number, and as you can see, you also have some kind of code that you can scratch off to check out on the website if this phone is really authentic. It supports 3G and LTE, and I believe that FDD LTE should be LTE basically anywhere in the world, because you have FDD as well as TDD, which is kind of different bands depending on the country you are, but you'd have to check out the bands just to make sure. So now let's finally just open the box and check what's inside. And as you can see, we have another note or tips, and it just mentioned that you shouldn't use some kind of SIM card adapter because it could damage the pins inside. But I don't have any other SIM card because this phone supports micro SIM card. I only have a nano SIM card because I used to be using an iPhone 5s. So I will try to use an adapter and see if it will actually break the pins inside. But I won't recommend you because as you can see, they also mentioned that this is not covered by the warranty, so it will void your warranty. So putting this aside, we also have a screen protector, as you can see, but it is not a glass or tempered screen protector, but on the website it is actually available for purchase. We have the Redmi 2 that I'm just going to put aside for now as we check out what's in the box. We also have some notes, but no one really checks them, so I'm just going to put them aside again. We also have a normal black USB cable. It seems to be quite long. And last but not least, we also have the wall adapter or wall plug, and it should come with an adapter or just the right version depending on which continent or country you are in. And now let's finally head over to the Redmi 2. Okay, so starting off on the back, at the bottom we have the Xiaomi logo, and this again phone is the white version, and the back feels kind of good. We also have the speaker on top next to the camera, which is pretty much a not space to put it. We have the LED flash as well as a noise cancelling microphone, and at the top side we also have the earphone jack where you can put in for sure your earphone, as well as the mic key that came with the phone. On this side we have the power button as well as the volume up and down buttons. And we look at the bottom, we have a microphone as well as the USB or just the cable charger port. And when we take a look at the front, we have the front camera sensor as well as the light sensor, and also the speakerphone. And when we go down at the bottom, we just have the three usual Android buttons like you have on basically any other Android phones. And when we open the back, just by putting our nail just on the side of the phone, you can see that we do have the stick on the battery, so we're going to need to remove it. You also have an SD card port. You have also two SIM card port. I'm not sure if they both support LTE, but I know for sure that one supports LTE as well as 3G, and the other one should support at least 3G. So now let's boot on the phone and check it out. Okay, so this is how the phone looks when you first open it. As you can see, it runs the latest version of MIUI or MyUI, and it seems to be quite fast. Even if it only has a quad-core processor, it also seems pretty much faster than other phones in the same category of price, but running MediaTek's MT6592 processor. And it is faster because it is running Qualcomm Snapdragon 410 processor, which actually has a 64-bit architecture, which is why it is pretty fast in general, and it is faster than MediaTek's processor. And the camera on this phone is pretty much a beast. Even if it only has an 8-megapixel sensor, the quality is pretty good. It doesn't compare to other Chinese phones like the OnePlus One, but for the price again, it is definitely good. Okay, so I hope that you guys actually enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, well, leave them down below. And again, if you're interested in buying this phone, you can head over to XiaomiShop.com. And as for the review of this, I should have it up in about a week, maybe less or maybe more, depends. And it is definitely a great phone. As my first impression, the initial build quality again is pretty great. And tomorrow is going to be the release of maybe the Xiaomi Note 2 or Redmi Note 2, which would be another flagship in Xiaomi's line. But if you're looking at something cheaper and affordable, the Xiaomi Redmi 2 is definitely there, because I believe that the new phone that's going to be released tomorrow is going to have a price tag of about 30,000 RMB or CNY, and it is quite expensive if you translate that into US. So again, I guess that this is it for this video. Make sure you leave a comment down below if you have any questions. Make sure to check me out on Twitter at Anexonel, as well as on Instagram at Anexonel, and make sure you give this video a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe so you're gonna be notified as soon as I release a review of the Xiaomi Redmi 2. So I guess that's it. Peace.